Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Unboxing Tomorrow adventure in electronics, robotics and communication systems, where this month I'm preparing a simple Arduino demonstration using this text-to-speech module. I'm only preparing right now in part 1 because I've got a total of 4 Arduino modules in inventory, and basically I'm asking you guys which one to choose. Now there is a 5th Arduino currently on the way here, but I'll get to that one later. As of this recording, I am not affiliated with Arduino, ARM, OSEP, or Parallax, other than being a regular customer. Option 1 is the Model Uno, which is where a lot of people get their start. Its major strength right now is that by far it is the most well-documented Arduino module out there, and no matter what you're trying to accomplish, you can usually find someone or some record that can tell you what you need to know. It's also one of the few models out there that has a through-hole target, meaning you can extract the chip, replace it, or place it in another piece of equipment. Now in my case, I do have a third-party unit, and the chip is surface mount instead of through-hole, but this new part number has its own set of advantages. The second option is Arduino Leonardo, which at first glance looks a lot like the original. The biggest advantage for me is that the Atmega 32U4 has its own USB controller built onto the chip, and the board doesn't have a need for a second chip to act just as a USB bridge. Usually this makes the Leonardo cheaper than the Uno, even though they both perform at just about the same level. Now the disadvantage is that this is a 3.3 volt system, as opposed to the 5 volts of the text-to-speech module, meaning that if I use the Leonardo with the text-to-speech module, I am going to need a voltage converter, otherwise the Leonardo will take damage. Speaking of which, you should be doing all of your electronics work at a safely grounded workstation. I've mentioned the reason why before, and if you haven't seen that video already, you can find it in the video description. Option 3 is the Arduino Due. This one is based on a 32-bit Atmel ARM Cortex-M3, and this is going to mean a huge increase in performance over the previous two. We're talking about 16 times more program storage, and about 50 times more data memory, which is conventional RAM. The downside here is that the microcontroller itself will not include that erasable EEPROM memory, so if you need to store data while the power is off, you will either need to use the program memory or get your own external erasable EEPROM chip, or find an external chip to do it. Last but not least, we've got the Portenta H7. I've already said plenty about it, but just to summarize, this is a proper dual-core system running an ARM Cortex-M7 at 480 MHz and an ARM Cortex-M4 running at 240. There are onboard radios for running Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, which you can run as a Wi-Fi access point, but to get the full benefit of the system, you will probably want those 2 high-density connectors on the bottom of the board. Anyway, that's it for part 1, and to go back to that mystery Arduino, it should arrive in the mail soon, so let me know what you guess it is, and better yet, you can find out early if you're a supporting member. Stay posted for part 2, and as always, have a great day.